Set up my little fan. We good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pardon me, my good people. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the set. I am your host, T. Stead. I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight. Thursday night football. My Miami Dolphins are playing. I am excited. Like on your way in, people. Like on your way. Listen, the chat is already jumping. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys sneak in the door before we even started the live, but the chat was already going. We got score predictions here. We got keys to victory. The chat is already jumping. It's about to be quite a show tonight. Quite a show. If you guys follow me on social media, on any social media platform, you know I have a very special guest, and it's only fitting. It's perfect for tonight. We got Dolphins, we got Bills. I'm representing the Dolphins. This guy representing the Buffalo Bills. So I'll allow you guys just a few more moments to join the live. Please like at the door. Like at the door. Share it to your friends. Let them know. Thursday Night Football, official pregame show right here on the set. So take a few more moments, and we about to get this thing jumping. Yes, sir. I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited. Okay, here we go. So, without further ado, I want to introduce my guest joining me tonight on the set, Thursday Night Football pregame show. We have a very special guest. He was a second-round pick in 2015 to the Kansas City Chiefs. He also went on to play for the Buffalo Bills, where he was named a Pro Bowler at the center position. He also played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, where he was team captain. He's a 10-year NFL veteran, just retired out of the great University of Mizzou, out of Missouri University. I have none other than Mitch Morse.
Whoa. Hey, dude, what a delicious introduction, pal. Personally, I can't thank you enough. Professionally, I think you're making a terrible decision having me on, but
Hey,
I got to tell you,
about to be great, bro.
it's unbelievable. And just to reiterate what you're saying, I think tonight is going to be one of those great games we talk about for a while, and I'm really looking forward to diving into it with you, my friend.
Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. I know you can see the title at the bottom, Mitch. Don't be alarmed.
Well, you texted me earlier, and I mean, I think it's a tone setter. That's for sure. I think it'll set. Yeah, that's great. I'll see what the chat says. I'm sure it'll be diabolical. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Listen, chat. You guys don't have to be nice to Mitch. All right. We know he has stepped into enemy territory.
Sure.
Our Miami Dolphins, they're in Buffalo right now. They're in enemy territory. Mitch he's in virtual enemy territory right now.
Yeah, no, the Holy Ghost is telling me to dip out right now. I'm no, dude, I think it's one of those things that and we'll talk about it later, but the Miami Buffalo rivalry or just any matchup is electrically charged. No matter where it is. I'm just surprised that this game isn't going down in the middle of the day, supersonic heat down there, just roasting our gonads off. The NFL
schedule did y'all favors.
It did. Yeah, no, it's sweet. And I will sit here and take every bit of it. Every single bit of it, pal. It's the
All
best.
Right. Mitch, let's jump right into it, man. So we're hanging with the ops. You're not an op. You're a friend. You're an ally. But tonight, you will be seen as the opposition. And it's okay. That's okay. It. So we are entering into another battle of these two historic franchises and the history that they have against each other. I have some notes here, Mitch. We have 123 total meetings between these two ball clubs, 118 regular season meetings. The Dolphins are 62-60-1 overall, 61-56-1 in the regular season. So for the Miami Dolphins, looking to add to this historic matchup with a great show tonight, looking to add to that win column so you guys can never catch up. That's the goal. That's the goal. But I want to ask you, being
Sure.
in a place which with so much history and being in in this division for so long, what did you appreciate most about playing for Buffalo?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think in the past decade or two, the fan base has kind of taken a life of its own. That Bills Mafia is infectious, but like the organization itself, and this thing is thrown around a bunch, right? This word family and camaraderie, and you
Hmm.
take it with a little bit of a grain of salt because it's professional, right? It's transactional, all this stuff. But there is, I mean, as much as I love Buffalo, there's not much going on. And what you do is no one lives farther than 20 minutes away from each other. So you're with each other professionally and then personally you grow this bond. And it truly does feel a little bit different than other places. And I've never believed in like fighting for a coach or fighting for, whatever you say, but you do fight for your dudes and you do when when the tough gets going, you get with those guys. So I would say it was just more than anything, the camaraderie aspect of it. And then when you start winning games there, it doesn't suck living in Buffalo, New York.
Okay. All right. I love it. I love it. I'm looking over at the chat. I see we have our own emojis, which is fire. The set logo, T-Stead chain, fire. Dog, we're on our way. We're on our way. But no, to your point, Mitch, that makes sense. That makes sense playing in a place that doesn't have as many outside distractions. Buffalo, Green Bay, being in places of that nature, you do have more opportunity to get closer to your teammates. Other places it's a little more challenging. You got to go out the way to do so. For me, what I appreciated most about playing in Miami, just being a part of an organization that has so much history.
Yeah.
The 72 season is the only organization in sports that was perfect. They got it done. Well, in the
Yeah.
NFL, they got it done, you know. So man, that means so much to the fan base, to the franchise. Is just something that you love to carry. And those guys still come around. They talk about the brotherhood that they built and the family that you just spoke about. They talk about how they built that and how they were able to overcome and do something that's never been done before or never been done since. So just being there, man, was incredible for me. The fan base is extremely passionate. Um, I
Oh, they're
talked about
passionate.
before, like the pain that I have not being able to deliver a playoff win for this fan base, and I'm on there. I'm in that realm now. Like I'm watching the game from their perspective. I want that. I want to see it. I want to see it for sure. But two great franchises. Mitch, I want to ask, what makes the Buffalo Bills so successful every year after year? What goes into that?
Yeah, dude, that's a good question. It's not going to be a sexy answer, and it's kind of thrown around everywhere you look. But it's a quarterback-driven league, dude. And to have a dude who's taken that maturation process that we talk about, not
Yeah.
only as a person but like as a quarterback, seeing what he needs to work on every year, and then being available. He hasn't missed a game since 2018 for injury. He started 120
Ooh.
consecutive games, and it just comes around like that. Like he galvanizes the locker room. Like what you see is what you get. And I know people would like, especially in this chat, want to hate Josh, and I totally get it. But as a dude, objectively, I can tell you he's a good ass dude. And what that does for you and the relationships, he garners relationships in the building, and he makes sure to have a relationship. He's going to live 20, maybe 15, lifetime spans in this league, right? Like you can attest to this. Every year in the NFL is a lifetime, whether it's perspective, of course, the time on your body, but relationships you built. But he doesn't sway away from taking the time to do that. And then I think they've drafted pretty well. I mean, Sean
Agree.
and Bean's first draft was in 2017. And yeah, that was when you got Dion Dawkins. That's when you got Matt Milano. And then Trey White, of course, is left, but come back. You have those staples. And then you develop guys like, Ed Oliver's turned into who he is today. You
Yep.
have
Yep.
like AJ Epinesa, I think, is the epitome of a guy who you brought in raw, turned into something, and they paid a guy, Christian Benford, all these dudes. So they've developed well, and then they've gotten lucky just having good dudes. You say that you want to bring good guys in.
Yeah.
Every organization on earth says that. But then you bring them in, and then you pray to God that they actually are good dudes. And for the most part, they've brought in some exceptional people, and that doesn't always correlate to good football by any means. We've seen great football players just be absolute, turds. But we've
Yeah.
also
True.
seen how that it just usually correlates to good football players or good people like yourself. Like it makes it easier. It makes it easier to go through these tough times, right? Like it's just they've gotten lucky, and then having that quarterback has been a huge bit of it.
Makes sense, bro. It makes sense. It's definitely a culture up there. Like it's a system now at this point that, man, those guys proved it's hard, bro. Every team is different. Every single team. So 2022, 2023, 20, all different teams. So to be able to be so consistent in the NFL is really, really hard to do. That's why I wanted to know like what goes into that system. And drafting well, having the right type of guys, right character guys, and having a quarterback that's not bad.
Yeah,
I
well, it
get it.
hurts my heart. Like I hear myself talk. It's coach speak, and I know that's what you don't want players to say, but it's the truth, man. It's been great, but yeah, and I know this is off topic, but I really do. I got to tell you, the chat. I got to tell you that as a Bills fan, I got this weird feeling in my stomach that this game's going to be a barn burner,
Nail
which is
biter,
great for the
huh?
NFL. It's great. I think it's great for the fan bases. I think it's great for the divisional rivalry, but it's a hoot. I think it's going to be an
Listen, I think
unbelievable
so
game.
too, Mitch. I think so too. And you jumped us off, right? Let's get to it. Let's get to tonight.
Sorry,
Thursday night
I got
football,
super excited.
AFC showdown, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins. Got a quick video for you. Words from a Buffalo Bill.
Oh Lord, who is this? Can I guess who it is first?
So I
I'm
jumped
sure you
into
know.
that rivalry.
Yep, there it
Dolphins
is.
Bills.
Knew it.
What's your true feeling on the Miami
Dion
Dolphins?
Dawkins.
I think
Don't
that
talk too crazy about us, Dion.
for sure. No. I respect the Dolphins. I respect the players. I respect the organization. Right.
Appreciate that, man.
It's always the we know our division: Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, us, and that square, right, or whatever order it is. The rivalry is always there. I look at those games. It's always going to be tough. It's always going to be a nail biter. Guys are going to play us hard. Guys are going to talk smack respectfully, and guys are going to do what they do.
I mean, I have to reiterate what he says and the hair he's got going on, dude. I mean, we can talk for an hour about Dion Dawkins, just a great dude, but there is something
Great.
to it. There's something to playing that division, any division in the NFL. Like it just sparks something. I talked about the Holy Spirit earlier. I talk about it often. Like it just comes out of folks. You play great football, and yeah, he there's respect. I think that as much
Sure.
as fans might not want to hear it, there is a great respect in that division. Like Christian Wilkins is an interesting bird, but besides that, like there's a great respect amongst that. I thought he said that perfectly.
Yeah. To Dion's point, division games are tough. They are usually tough. Come down to one score games. Is you're so familiar with each other, the tendencies. See each other twice a year. A lot of the coaching staff the same. A lot of the players the same. So you know what people like to do. That's what make the division game so tough. No matter the record, no matter it's always, well, usually, not always, but usually a close game, one score game. You playing with the Buffalo Bills for so long, playing against the Miami Dolphins so many times. What goes into the Bills' preparation for the Dolphins? So just being in a team room, can you take us, without sharing too many secrets,
Sure.
can you take us into a team meeting with Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins on the schedule?
Well, I think you just reiterate the fact that no matter when you play a division opponent, no matter what the record is or how you're doing, like you go into it with a clean slate. And I think that's especially prevalent in a short week like this. When you play the Miami Dolphins, it's not a lack of talent. Miami, like they got the talent, and you know that they got like Seiler is one of my favorite, the most underrated defensive linemen in the NFL.
I
Like
agree.
he's just a
Shout out
dog.
Zach. Shout out Zach.
He's a great player, and I think for an offensive line room, you're anticipating a lot of movement. You're anticipating you just have to be gap sound, and then you have to the edge rushers. I mean, I couldn't believe I totally forgot Matt Judon
Yeah.
is on this team now, an
Matt
absolute
Judon.
playmaker, right? And then you had Phillips, Chubb, Chop
Yep.
Robinson, all these guys. So
Yep.
you know that you want to stay out of these third downs. You want to keep it manageable. You want to keep the game in front of you. And then you just got to weather the storm and know it's a 4-quarter game. Like expect the unexpected. It's a 4-quarter game. It's going to be a slugfest.
Spot on. I see it. I see it. It's crazy that you mentioned those guys up front, all the pass rushers up front, and you say you want to stay out of those third down situations. You want to keep the game in front of you. The Dolphins have played 2 games and they're 0-2 because of that reason. These guys haven't had a chance to go rush the passer.
Right.
They have the two teams that they played, they kept the game in front of them. That they haven't been many third down situations to where it's obvious passing situations to where those guys can really go feast. That is the spot. That is the area that they need to live in order to be successful this season. So I'm glad you just said that. Seriously.
No, it's the truth, man. Those dudes, if you let those dudes eat, some of these games you're very thankful you play inside, because I mean that's a different life you guys live out there, man. That left tackle position, that's a dirty. There's some dirty dogs out there, and Miami's no exception. There's some absolute hounds out there that you do not want to let them get the itch and feel the juice, because they'll bust one off, dude. They'll kill you
for sure. Who's your just more in the division before we move on and talk specifically this game tonight? Who's your most hated in the division?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like the Patriots, and I can't. Something about playing there. There's something about like when I got to the division, Tom Brady was there, and they beat the brakes off of us, and then it's just I can't stand the Patriots, and it really comes from a place of admiration. Like they play good football, they play hard football. Like you always have to bring your Toradol with you when you play the Patriots. Like, but something about it. And it's not from a place of hate, like we talked about. It isn't. It's just something about playing the Patriots. No matter where you guys stand in the standings or whatever, when you play those dudes, it's a dogfight.
I got you. Mine is from a place of hate. It's y'all. It's the Bills. Hate y'all.
That's because you have the chat going right there. No, that's cool. No, that's great. No, I love it.
I do. If I had to pick one of the other three teams, it would be the Bills. Who's the most hated for me? The Bills. Mm-hmm. And like you said, it's not from a place of hate. It is a respect there.
Sure.
That you guys are super consistent. You know exactly where to be. Minimal mistakes. That was one thing about playing against the Bills. Like, we know you guys wouldn't beat yourself. Like, we had to really go out and work to get a W by playing football the right way, taking care of the ball, moving efficiently. You know what I mean? So it's out of respect. But I do not like the Bills. Like, I do not want to see you guys win another game this season.
I could see it. Like, it is in your eyebrows, dude. Like, it's some hate there. And it's great. It's what's good. It's good
real
for football, man. It is real. It's unbelievable. I love it.
The weirdest thing though, Mitch, because it's established. Don't like the Bills, but like my favorite place to play.
Sure.
Dog, I love it. The stadium, like, is football. It's real football. On the way to the stadium, all these fans off the side of the road.
Harassed.
They slept out there. They've been ready to just talk and have their signs.
Yeah.
And then let's go over Lord.
Yeah, I know.
I hate it so much. I love it. Like I used to love going to Buffalo, bro. Play that game and just I had some good games out there too. Now let me put some work.
No, you know,
boys.
No, it's true. It's true. So last year I was in Jacksonville and we played there about this time, week 3 or 4, and to have that experience driving in there as an opposing fan was it was eye-opening to say the least. Just what I mean, the things you see you're not supposed to see. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but they're wielding dildos the size of lightsabers. I mean, they're throwing stuff at the thing. They're giving you the bird, like old ladies are just saying what. But it's great. I mean, it's what you want, and I feel like that's the AFC East in general. Like, I don't know if you go into like Foxborough or MetLife. Holy cow! Yeah, but it's fun. It makes it fun. It's
facts.
It's par for the course, man.
It's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game. You love it.
Part of the game.
You love it for sure. You have to. All right, Mitch. Let's get to tonight. What's the keys to victory for the Buffalo Bills? Just give me 3. Give me 3 keys to victory for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, well, I'll do 2 kind of big picture, but there's one guy like Malik Washington. What he can do in the return game, like, it just jumped off the screen.
Dangerous.
Dude, he is dangerous. The speed he's got, and when he popped that thing off, it was just unbelievable. So I would just say in the return game, kind of mitigate what he can do, keeping like third manageables, right? Because that way you can keep the ball in your possession. I think the one thing the Dolphins are probably going to try to do is keep a little more time of possession. I think that's something that they suffered in the first few games. Like that first half last week was a little bit tough. I think it was like 6 minutes, but Also, it keeps you out of, like we had talked about before, those guys on the edge can feast, and you don't want that. And then establishing the run game, and that's going to also help you with that time of possession aspect. But also, it just kind of wears on you a little bit, and sticking to it. Like if it doesn't work early, go. And I would say probably one more thing is I assume the Dolphins are going to come in fired up. Like, what do you have to lose, man? I mean, you're in a position, especially I think it's the best time to have a short week, right? You get your stuff. The game plan is probably going to be just similar, right? They're just going to tweak it. They're not going to have a new one. They're going to come out there. They got nothing to lose. And if you let the Dolphins sneak in early, it's just going to exacerbate that fire, right? So you're going to try to mitigate that as much as possible.
Got you. For me, my 3 keys to victory for the Dolphins to get this W tonight. You just said it for the Bills, but I'm doubling down for the Dolphins. Establish the run game. Establish the run game. Those guys have, oddly enough, they have ran the ball really well these first 2 weeks.
They have
had some really good runs against the Colts the first week, some explosive runs, and some against the Patriots last week. And the Patriots are typically a hard team to run the ball against.
Very.
But to be able to do it over and over and over, to be able to line up and call runs over and over, you got to be able to possess the ball, convert third down, so you get more opportunities to do so. You plan from behind, then it eliminates a big chunk of the run game. So number 1 for me, for the Dolphins to win this game, establish the run game. Number 2, 0 turnovers. 0 turnover bug, out of here. Exterminate it. Seriously. They had 5 turnovers so far in 2 games. That's a bad recipe. It's a bad recipe. So 0 turnovers. Tua has to protect the ball at the highest level tonight. And I'm even going further. I need the defense to be +2. Defense and special teams +2. Can we create 2 turnovers? Fumble, interception, return game. Let's get the ball off Josh Allen. Let's get the ball off James Cook. But 0 turnovers for the offense, +2 defense. Number 3, key to victory: keep Josh Allen in the belly of the pocket, which he can work. Don't get me wrong. He is, listen, the dude's MVP. He can do everything. Josh Allen is most dangerous when he's on the move. When he can escape the pocket to the right, the whole field is his playground, because he can run as he's running towards the sideline. He's looking down the field with a cannon. He has a registered weapon as a right arm, and he's looking to deliver a long bomb that'll really hurt you. So keeping him in the belly of the pocket, making him do all his work from the belly of the pocket the entire night. Those are my 3 keys. Establish the run game, 0 turnovers, +2. Keep Josh Allen in the pocket. That's what I see for the Dolphins to come out successful tonight.
Well, I think that run game aspect it's not slept on by any means, but I think that might be the most important. And a guy who, and I know you guys have had some shuffling on the offensive line, but a guy who I've watched and I've fallen in love with is Aaron Brewer. That dude he's really doing it. And I think he's playing really good football. And I think he's exceptional in the pass game. And I think in space, he's slept on. You get that guy going, and then it's hard to rush continuity. Truly, like to have those 2 guys go down on that right side so early, you can't understate the importance of building continuity. And there's only one way to do that, and that's through repetitions. And it's gonna kind of show itself its ugly head early, but I think you get those invaluable reps. You've had a few games now, so I think you're going to see a better offensive line from the Dolphins, in my opinion.
It's definitely important tonight, man. Definitely important. You mentioned a guy, so we're gonna go to this next segment. Who's the X factor? You mentioned a guy that you deemed as an X factor for the Dolphins, Malik Washington, who is he's the definition of the word. He is an X factor.
He's remarkable, man. He really is.
I want you to give me 2 guys for the Bills, one on offense, one on defense. Who you think is the X factor tonight to secure the win?
Yeah, I mean that's a great question, dude. I would say on defense, it's a young guy named Dion Walker. He's our rookie D tackle, and he Ed's out. And Dion's had to play a lot. He's a big guy. I think 6'7", 330, young dude out of Kentucky.
Gracious.
Yeah, it's the reason why you retire, dude. I can't block these dudes anymore, man. My elbows explode. You know what I mean?
Same.
Like let the young guys do their thing. It's unbelievable. Football is way harder than it was 10 years ago, and it's the vanity of old folks to say like football isn't the same game. You're right. It's bigger, faster, stronger. These dudes are incredible.
No question.
But to hold up in the run game, I thought he did a pretty good job as a rookie, and he's going to have some substantial snaps played alongside Daquan Jones. And then
Give me his
on
name
off-
again.
is Dion Walker.
Dion Walker.
Dion
Okay.
Walker. Yeah.
X
Big.
Factor.
Number 96, big old guy right in the middle. And then a guy who's kind of come on the last few weeks, really in the run game and the passing game, is Dalton Kincaid. He's
sure.
been dealing with an injury, but he just seems he's so fluid in the moment and has had some really big receptions and big moments in these big third downs, getting in halftime a few weeks ago to kick a field goal. I just think we're going to see a lot out of him. I can't tell you exactly why. It's completely subjective, but I feel like he's going to be a big factor for the Bills if they want to win this game.
Got you. Love those two names. I'll be watching. I'll be watching Dion. I'll be watching the big dog tonight.
He's
in the
big
middle
as hell.
with no
He's
Ed
hell.
Oliver.
Yeah, that's tough.
The two X factors for me on offense, it's a guy that's been playing really well, and that's all he does is play really well. But I think he'll be even more special tonight. Achane.
Ooh.
Very, very dynamic runner, receiver, playmaker. He's an exceptional football player. He's a great football player. He is. He's not the biggest guy. He did put on some more sizes this offseason, and I think it's been helping him so far. It has been helping him so far to get through more tackles and run through arm tackles and things of that nature. But he's somebody that you have to count for him every snap. Like, he's dangerous. The play, I don't know if you saw the play, Mitch, where he scored a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds. But
Dude, that was unbelievable. It was remarkable.
Man.
It was close. Oh, it was close. When we talked about the fact that we might talk about X factors, it's the first name that came up for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
he is playing like what his ability in the passing game,
for sure.
Not even the run game. Yeah, I think he hammered it.
He's special, bro. Special, man. Great young man too. He's all about winning, doing things, playing the game the right way. He's the X factor on offense. On defense, it's a guy that has been extremely successful throughout his career. He's been known as the best of the best. Thursday night, prime time, under the lights, we're going to see this guy make plays. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick is the defensive X factor because I'm asking for 2 turnovers. I'm crying out for 2 turnovers. Minkah is going to be the guy that delivers one. I'm not sure where and what form of the game, whether it's a fumble or interception, but Minkah Fitzpatrick will get a turnover tonight. He will create one. He's the guy on defense that'll spark it and get these guys rolling the right way. So those are my 2.
Yeah, I think you slammed dunk. I mean, Minkah Fitzpatrick. There's no words to describe the meaning to have him on a team. He's a remarkable player.
Absolutely.
You crushed. That was fantastic. Well done.
I appreciate that, my good sir.
Got you, buddy.
Okay, let's go to a side of the ball. All right, I'm gonna take the Dolphins offense. You got Buffalo Bills defense.
Sure.
For me, the Dolphins offense, we talked about it in the keys of victory, run game. Getting Achane going, getting Ollie Gordon going, getting more opportunities to do this thing. And also Malik Washington has been getting carries. He's been getting carries. He's really dynamic. He is a running back with the ball in his hands. Like, the kid is special. So having those guys get going in the run game will be monumental. Dolphins offense, looking for a laser sharp tool, getting these guys in and out of the huddle, running the motions, just playing very sound football. I don't think Tua needs to do anything super heroic tonight. Just play clean ball. Play clean ball, be efficient, do what we know you to do, number 1. Oos, my dog, let's see you go out and ball. Laser sharp Tua. I'm looking to see that. One of the biggest keys to me, I didn't put it in my keys to victory, but this is one of the huge stats that the Dolphins suffered week 2 that equated to the loss. Red zone efficiency. They got in the red zone last week 3 times, came away with 1 touchdown. They have to score touchdowns in the red zone against this team. The Buffalo Bills offense is too explosive, too dynamic, and can put up points fast. So you getting those opportunities to get down in the red zone, they need to equate to touchdowns. I said this last week, but Sean Payton always called a 3rd down in the red zone as a 4-point play. It's the difference. It is literally the difference. It's a 4-point play. You get the third down, you get 1 first down in the red zone. most likely you turn into a touchdown. You don't convert the third down as 3 points. So it's a 4-point play. Always love when he said that. And lastly, for the Dolphins offense, contain the pass rush. Greg Rousseau on the edge, Joey Bosa on the edge, AJ Epinanza on the edge. No Ed Oliver in the middle, so that'll help for sure. But containing that pass rush, giving one time to operate, let him do his thing. That's what I see from Dolphins offense. I'll let you take Bills defense.
Well, no, I'm going to piggyback a lot of what you said, and the word that keeps coming up to me when you bring these two sides of the ball is the word mitigation. You need to mitigate the big playmaking ability because you got speed on offense now, and that's something you asked about. What we talked about in those team meetings playing the Miami Dolphins. We got to mitigate the speed. I think Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, dude, it's an embarrassment of riches out there. So just don't let those big
like
plays happen. You know what I mean? It really is. Minkah Fitzpatrick, it's just like these big play. You want a guy like that on your defense, and we do. You need those big playmaking abilities that Minkah can do. We need to garner that. But also, I think the one thing that stuck out to me, the Dolphins had a tough time with penalties. So I think we just have to play smart football because I want to see the Dolphins not beat themselves, right? Don't give them anything cheap. Let them prove that they can execute at that high level. Also stopping the run because that's going to take away the opportunity for play actions, those big shots.
Yeah.
And I think, dude, I think it's just going to be a barn burner. And I know that's not a key to victory or key to the Miami's offense versus the Bills defense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of unknowns that are going to be answered today.
I agree.
I agree.
And it's still real early in the season too. Like
Totally.
a lot of things still, you know what I mean, still being unpacked.
Yeah.
Still really early. Very early. All right. I'll give you the Bills offense against, and I'll take the Dolphins defense. Mm-hmm. What do you see from the Bills offense tonight?
Let's see if it's the Bills offense tonight. We got to establish that run game. We got to keep the time for possession, dude. We cannot let these dudes get in a rhythm. Like I feel like when we suffered versus the Dolphins as a team, it was when you guys got in the rhythm, and we can't let that happen. We got to protect. If we get in those third downs, which we pray to God we don't get in those third and longs, you have to win those matchups against those headhunters on the edge. And you got a guy like Seiler in there who can make stuff happen. We got the turnover battle. I know I'm piggybacking off what you said. Don't let momentum swing any type of way. And if you can keep the ball in front of you, if you can not make these mistakes, establish a run game, the pass game will be there. If you have that run game established, especially in that third down, we have an opportunity to kind of open it up. But you get those third and longs, it's just tough, dude.
That's a fact. Before I give my answer on the Dolphins defense, we'll hear from our guy Dion Dawkins again. He talked about a guy on the Dolphins D line that he has a lot of respect for.
I like bro. I like Chop. I like Chop, bro.
I love him.
He's growing, and he's just gonna get better.
Facts.
And he's already good.
Facts.
And he's just gonna get better.
Facts.
And he's in my division, so I got to see him twice a year. I like the kid. He's somebody that I think about now. When I'm like, when I'm like, I'm like, all right, Chop is here. This ain't no slouch. Like he gonna play. So I know that I'm gonna play too. So I respect him enough that I respect his game. That I gotta be on my game.
Yeah, I could listen to Dion talk all day. That's a good dude, man.
Facts. I love that. I love that. We'll sit here in this moment right now with Dion sharing. We did that interview in the offseason, getting ready for the 2025 season. And it was great to see him light up when we talked about Chop and to see the respect that he had for someone so young in his career. But we know talent. I think as players, bro, we can evaluate talent better than anybody because we're going against these guys. We know who's tough to block, who's not. For him to see, such traits from Chop with limited reps against each other was fire, bro. Fire to have that respect, to acknowledge him and his progression and what he's already showing was fire, man. It speaks to Dion. It speaks to Chop as well.
Well, Chop, so we played you guys at Jacksonville the first game of the season last year in Miami.
Yeah.
And the first game of the season is always tough. You're looking at film from last year. You're looking at guys who were in different places. You're looking at coordinators who are doing different stuff. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of information, right? You kind of take it with a grain of salt. But I remember our coach was like, yeah, this Chop guy, I've heard he's decent, but he's raw. I don't know if he's figured it out quite yet. And then I remember we got off the sideline on one drive and you go, what the hell were you talking about? This guy can play football. And it was a little bit more rash than that we were talking, but the dude's got it. And he's one of those guys that's going to keep making plays.
For sure, man. He started halfway through the season last year. Things unlocked for him. They clicked for him. Even so far this year, and he hasn't had many opportunities to rush, but dog, he's dangerous, bro. Scary off the edge. He's hungry. He's a student of the game. Man, really looking forward to seeing him and his progression throughout his career.
Young, hungry dudes suck. Playing against those guys are the worst. Just like their motor doesn't stop. They're working their stuff. And then you see it and you're like, great, I got to retire here soon because this guy's just going to be a fucking dog, dude. Sorry, excuse my language, Chad.
No, you're good, bro.
Man, it's crazy.
You're good. You're
It's
good,
crazy.
bro. You're good. All right, for the Dolphins defense, the notes that I have, which I talked about in the keys of victory. Number one, keep Josh Allen in the belly of the pocket. Let's not allow him to escape where he can extend plays and guys scramble drill and then Keon Coleman all the way down the field for a long bomb. And let's eliminate that. As much as we can make him deliver throws from the pocket, like which he can. I would say this again. He can do that for sure. But let's make him do that over and over and over. When he gets to moving and he's running and that ball just shaking in that right arm, he's warming that baby up. I don't want to see that. Let's not see that tonight. Another big note for the Dolphins defense is to gang tackle James Cook. Have to rally to the ball. One guy usually doesn't get this man down. It's typically not happening. So everyone rallying to the ball. All 11 hats got to get to James Cook. Anytime you see that man with the ball, got to get there. He went crazy last week. Crazy last week against the Jets. He's a special player.
He is.
Win one-on-one pass rush reps. So Dion Dawkins, like all the whole entire Bills offensive line, those guys have been together for some years now. Under Aaron Kromer, who is
Kromer's the man.
You can say
he's the fucking man.
You can say it.
You gave me the green light, so it's just he's the best. He really is. He's at least in the top three. And not to derail too much, but it's special when you get involved with some of those coaches. You've had a few in your career.
Yep.
That can speak the language, that can relate to you, that can coach 5 different guys in 5 different ways and get all of the guys on the same page regardless. He's special, man.
He's great at that, bro. At that, exactly what you just said. Aaron Kromer is the offensive line coach for the Buffalo Bills. He's been
a
there.
Twig. He's about that thin. It's he's malnourished is what it is. It's tough. I'm trying to get the guy to eat a burger.
No, for sure.
Sucks.
I love Chrome. I was never coached by him. He left New Orleans the year I got drafted.
Oh man.
He left. He was in Chicago when I got there.
Yeah.
But I knew a lot about him. Knew a whole lot about him. I talked to him throughout my career. We're close now still.
He's a great dude. He's just a good person, which is great.
He is.
Good person.
So those guys, that Bills offensive line, they play very, very sound, very technique sound football. They're really hard to beat in one-on-one pass protection. So that's a big key for the Dolphins pass rush to be able to win across the board. Somebody get home in one-on-one. Somebody get home. Can we get some pressure from Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, Matt Judon, Chop, Zach Sealer, all those guys up front? Like let's see somebody. Let's win some of these one-on-one matchups. So we're talking one-on-one matchups. Mitch, do you have any stories for me against a Dolphins defensive lineman?
You know I do. You know I do.
And I'll put you on the spot too. Go ahead.
Okay. So no, this has been good because I saw you smirk when I brought his name up earlier. But a guy who I just you can't stand playing because he's an ultimate competitor, and just a really good football player. But also was like I feel like he went to a school to get under someone's skin, and he would always steal your QB towel. I went through 5 or 10 QB towels, and he'd always poke the bear. But I'll tell you what, after games, it was always great talking to him because he comes back to consciousness and he's fine. But Christian Wilkins, yeah, I think he had it all, right? And he still
For
has it
sure.
all. I'm wishing I'm really hoping he comes back on his 2 feet, no pun intended. Like I know he's got that foot injury, but when you played that dude, you knew that you had to be on your P's and Q's. You had to be working your hands you had to match his effort. Because I don't think I've seen effort quite like his day in and day
It's
out.
different, bro. Motor different, effort
It is different.
intensity different.
It is. It is. And well, it came to a head in the playoff game we all played at, talking about that Holy Spirit. I got hip tossed, but it was cool. It's the only fight I've gotten in and I lost, but it was a hodgepodge. it was
Oh, what
crazy.
happened, bro? What
Well,
happened?
I'm also no, because we had thrown an interception. And I turn around and I don't see what's led to this, but Josh and Christian are well behind the line of scrimmage and they're kind of going after each other. And so you kind of see your quarterback in there, you go in there. And then I realized that I'd escalated it quickly. And then, and then just weird stuff's being said, nothing crazy and nothing. It's just, and then I'm on the ground. And then everyone's on top and then pile. And then I jump up and I'm like, do I get back in that? No, you lost. Like, why don't you go walk back to the sidelines, dude? Why don't you go back? Tyreek had come up. We were teammates in Kansas City for a few years. He's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I don't even know really. And then we kind of walk off but it was a unique experience. One that I wish I could have probably done a little bit different maneuvering. But it's a testament to the type of competitor he was and what he brought out of the people he competed against. He got you out of your game, and on top of that, he was an exceptional football player. Still is. So
still is.
Yeah,
sure.
I appreciate you teeing that one up. That was fun. My
No,
wife
I'm
thought
sorry.
my wife thought it
Christian
was
slammed you.
hilarious, dude.
I'm sorry, Christian slammed you.
He did.
Hip toss move.
Hip toss. Well, we both fell kind of at the same time on the same plane.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, cool. We're both like, no, he'd give me the business, dude. He gave me the business. It was tough. It was fun. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. My kids are going to see it one day, and I'm going to have to explain that to them. What are you going to do?
No way.
Yeah.
Dog, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Shout out Christian. Christian Wilkins, man.
Really.
I hope he lands on the team real soon. I hope the foot is healing up. He's a special player. It's great to watch him play football. The motor, the energy. He has fun doing it. You know what I mean? He got so many takes. It's just man, football world needs you back, Christian. Needs to see you back on that field. But ultimately, whatever you're feeling and going through, I hope you're okay. Hope you're well. I'm always, if you're listening, Big Wilk, always open, bro. Reach out anytime, or I'll reach out to you, check on you. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, bro.
That was a nice
Mentally,
move, Christian.
physically.
That was my hip toss, pal. You're a great competitor. I hope you do well, buddy.
Slammed you. Slam it, Christian. Slam Mitch.
Mm-hmm. It was so tough. The ground was hard. It was in January too. It just hurt like hell. Oh, it hurt.
That's funny.
The pride.
All right, Mitch. I think we're all set as far as how we see this game playing out and what we would like to see our teams do. We talked about Dolphins offense, Dolphins defense, Bills offense, Bills defense. Special team game, I kind of stay out of that more so, but it does play. It's a huge factor. Huge factor for sure.
No, it is. It really is.
It
is. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm watching either, dude. It's crazy. These guys are running in and out. I have no idea. That's nuts. It's great. That's candid.
Yeah, so
that's a candid answer. That's the truth, man.
Hey, no lie. That's what I'm gonna give you. Unfiltered, bro. The real, the honest. So yeah, I think we're all ready for Thursday night football.
Mm-hmm.
But while I have you, I'll ask you just a few more questions before I get you out of here and get the food all ready and warmed up so we can watch this game. Post career, you just retired recently as I have. How's the retired life been treating you?
Well, I heard you allude to it on another podcast. It might have been yours, but when people ask you how being retired is, it's unbelievable. Like I cannot envision playing football. And I think that's a testament to what you've done in your career. And I probably squeaked out one more year than I not should have, but I probably played one more year than I needed to. And I think that gave me great clarity and great grace.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun being a fan of the game. It's fun having, like you attested to, you're about to cook up your food. You're about to watch your team. You're about to enjoy it. You have friends. You've played this game long enough. You have friends and you have people on all these teams. So you have a vested interest in playing, of course, the game itself. You played it for so long, and then you still have a vested interest in the guys, whether it's the Dolphins, the Saints, or whoever's made their way around.
For sure.
And it's just been such a blessing being around my family, still having opportunities like this. I was telling you earlier, it was a real charity case you having me on here. I appreciate it, pal. No, it's been such a trip, and I'm just enjoying it, kind of exploring this space, the media realm. It's such a, I thought it would be more intuitive. I thought it would be kind of an easier thing to navigate, but it's not. And I think it's a testament to the folks who are in it. There's some heavy hitters, man. And I've been asking a lot of favors from a lot of folks, and they've been very gracious. And hopefully one day I can be in that same position to give back to these people that right now in these few months have been giving me so much.
For sure. For sure. Tell us about your show, Mitch. Let's hear it. What's the name of your show?
Yeah, well, so it's great. Well, appreciate you teeing me up there, pal. It's called Monday Mornings with Mitch. And what it is when after games, Mondays after games, we have a lot of time to kill in the facility in Buffalo. And there was this couch in the equipment room that we would all find ourselves in there, and we would just chew the fat. We would talk shop. We talk about football, but we would just talk about God knows what. And it was a great way to get stuff off your chest. It was, it was really fun, and it kind of got a life of its own. Like, it turned into Monday Mornings with Mitch. The equipment guys made T-shirts. We wore it.
Wow.
And then just kind of wanting to be in this space. I never thought I'd want to be a podcaster or do interviews, because you can relate to this, like seeing guys who have played before. Like, the last thing I wanted to do was say something silly about guys playing, or have a take that, first of all, you act like you've never fucked up before or done any of this. That's ridiculous. So I was a little hesitant, but I just enjoy talking to people. I enjoy talking about football. I enjoy talking about life. So trying to get it, it's been pretty Buffalo heavy, but we've done Creed Humphreys in Kansas City. We just did Cam Robinson. That'll come out here in a less than a week, but just try to talk to folks, see where it takes us, and just trying to have fun while we do it.
I love it, man. I love it, for sure.
Hey,
for
we got to get you on.
You've had great guests.
There's people watching. Are you going to come on?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, cool. That's
absolutely.
That's
for sure.
For
sure.
I put you in a corner. That's the best.
Josh Allen, Creed Humphreys, Cam Robinson. Like, absolutely. Yeah. No question.
And my guy Gabe.
Monday morning.
I don't want to leave Gabe out of there. Gabe Davis is my dog.
Gabe Davis.
He was in Jacksonville with me. He's a hoot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to get you on.
I love it.
Please.
Let me know.
Another charity case for the kid.
For the kid. Cut it out.
For the kid. It means a ton.
All right. I finish all my shows, not all of them, but most shows, with a would you rather.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So we're in this space. I like smart people to come on the set. All right.
Sure.
I'll let you define smart however you
There
see
you
fit.
go. That's fantastic. All right.
Okay. So here we go, Mitch. Would you rather, I not just made this up before we got on.
Perfect.
Would you rather be a backup quarterback in the NFL for 8 years, or be a kicker in the NFL for 20?
Ooh. Oh, I think I backup quarterback for 8 years. Kickers get shit on, dude. You can be tremendous. I mean, just think about win-loss rate for offensive linemen or defensive linemen. Like, you see some of these statistics about guys making 40 out of 45 at a certain, and then they miss one, and you don't want to look on Twitter. Like, you definitely don't have your mom look on Twitter. And I'm not saying that's all of it, but it's such a pressure. Maybe that's just the weak competitor, like my competitive maturity. But I think
it's real. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
And I'm not taking anything away from backup quarterbacks. I think it might be one of the most important positions, because if your Q goes down, you got to have a confident backup quarterback. But I think for me, it's a no-brainer. The quarterback.
Backup quarterback?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'll be a kicker 20 years.
Because you're a competitor, dude. You're a dog. let the dog cook, dude. That's insane. That's insane behavior. I love it. That's great.
I think I'll be a kicker, because you think about it, bro. You're a backup quarterback. Starting quarterback goes down week 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Week 1.
I get it.
And you look at it, then your right tackle went down, and your left tackle go down, and it's just you know what I mean?
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah.
But
Toradol can't get you out of that one. Yeah, that's fair.
I do understand what you're saying, though. Backup quarterbacks get paid well.
Sure.
It is a glorified position to be the quarterback at NFL. Like, I get it for sure, and it's close. You know, that's why I posed the question.
That's a great
But
question.
I think I'll be a kicker.
That's psychotic, and I love it. It's your opinion. You're wrong, but that's cool, man. That's great. That's great. That's great.
I'm not overlooking like the pressure that those guys go through.
Totally.
Seriously, like I've seen it. This is a note. The one thing, Zach Strief, he's right tackle for the New Orleans Saints. He's the offensive line coach for the Denver Broncos.
Great coach.
One thing that drove Zach Strief crazy, like really bothered him, is when we would go on a 2-minute drive, or we have a miraculous fourth quarter comeback, and we go on a 2-minute drive where we march 80 yards, Drew Brees, ... 80 yards. And we get down and to the 5-yard line. We kick a field goal to win the game. And everybody pick up the kicker, run off the field, and they celebrate. Zach hated that.
Yeah, that's
he hated that
they don't
so
make
much.
offensive linemen like that anymore, man.
Zach is like, yo, pick me up. I just blocked Von Miller all the way down the field, and this guy come make this 30-yard field goal, and you guys carry him out the state. No, pick me up. Pick up Drew.
Well, also, I don't know about you, but like kicker, like so a work week, even if it's in training, like training camp was the worst. You have so much time that it's allotted for the day, meetings, walkthroughs, all this stuff. Kickers, punters, they're great folks, and they don't deserve this treatment. But I would just see them between meetings. You take a 5-minute break, and they're in there just lounging or in the hot tub, and you just went,
video games.
What the fuck are you doing?
Chilling.
Like, what else are they supposed to do? They're supposed to be like, this is it. They do their job. That's fine.
Right.
But there's a little bit of resentment. And I don't want that from my teammates if I'm a kicker, dude. I don't want it. Great people.
Hey,
I haven't run into a kicker that I don't like. Love them all.
That's part of the reason why I want to be a kicker.
Sure.
I'm gaming. Y'all in meetings doing all this, preparing all that, especially as a quarterback. Like, you have to prepare OD. I'm in there. I'm playing Madden, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. Like, I'm getting better at my craft.
Foam rolling for some reason. They're always foam rolling. I've never seen a player
fact.
foam rolling more than kickers. It's crazy.
That is a fact.
Pliable.
Seriously.
Yeah. All right. That's a great question, dude.
All right, Mitch. We're about to get up out of here, man. We have to do this. Score prediction. Before we leave, we have to do this.
Yep.
Score prediction. What's the score? Who you got winning? What's the score of tonight's game? Thursday Night Football, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a tight one. And I think that's what we can expect, truly. I think the fireworks are going to go off in that first half. I think it's going to be a tight one. But then I think it's going to be a 10-point win by the Bills. I'm going to go 20. You know what? That's not a 10-point win. I'm going to say it's a really close game. I'm going to say 27-24. 27-24. I think the defense is going to come alive, truly. Okay. But I think the Bills are going to win.
I got Miami Dolphins.
Sure.
Upset. Buffalo Bills at home.
Okay. Fire them up.
31-27.
Yeah, that's a good one.
31-27. Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning 31-27 against the Bills in their home stadium. To really like redirect the season. That's cancel all the noise, all the narratives, answer the bell. 31-27, Miami Dolphins.
Well, I think we're going to have a good chat here in a few hours then, huh?
Let's do it.
Side chat. Hey, before we leave, I got to tell you, just watching you do your thing, it's been remarkable. You do it so well. We've got to meet in passing a few times. You've just been so generous with your time. You're an exceptional football player. You're an exceptional man, and that's correlated beautifully to this phase of your life. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope this isn't the last time we do this, my friend.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you, Mitch. You're gonna make a brother cry on the in front of my viewers.
That's cool,
Why,
man.
Why?
That's cool. They want to see it. That's fine. But I mean, you're A1 steak sauce, man. Cream of the crop. Well done.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Same, man. For sure. Same.
That,
I share that same respect for you. Same love and respect. We'll do this again Monday mornings with Mitch. You let me know the time. I'll be there.
Oh, made my day, dude. Made my day. Charity case. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Fins up.
Oh, no. Hey.
All right. Hey, before I get up out of here, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. That was a great conversation with Mitch Morse. And as we get ready for Thursday Night Football, let's go. Let's go. Get the food warmed up. Put the drinks, put the ice in the drinks, all that, man. Let's go. Fans up. We rocking all night. I got the Dolphins winning 31-27. Redirect the season. Get a chance to answer these narratives, answer and quiet a lot of this noise. You know what I mean? Like it's time. Those guys are gonna come out with energy, be ready to fight, be ready to go to battle. That's all we want to see. Let's see that, man. Let's see these guys pull out a big win in Buffalo. This is gonna be fire. Thank you all again for joining the set. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share to all your friends, all your buddies. We are really, really close to 10,000 subscribers. Knocking on the door of 10,000 subscribers. That's a milestone that I'm really looking to hit. I will be doing a jersey giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. I'm about to go to my social media right now to tell you how to enter the jersey giveaway for one of my very lucky subscribers. Get a signed jersey from your boy T Stead. Be sent right over. Thank you so much. Please share. If you enjoyed the show, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with all your friends and family. It means a lot. And use my emojis, my guys. I appreciate all you for sure. Vincent Moore, Host the Ghost, Nabo Fan, Rebecca Brown, Bo DeClue, Carrie D, Austin Pinot, everybody, Sebastian, the chat jumping, my brother Lucas. What's up, my dog? Jeter family, you know what we do. You know what we doing. Do Flamingo, Mars Records, spamming the emojis. It's fire. All right. Peace out, you all. Fans up. Let's get it.